Hey YouTube, it's Fred with Weld to You. I just want to make another video kind of touching base off of yesterday's video with the stick welding leads. I didn't really show you guys how you would connect the male ends to the female ends, so I want to go ahead and do that. And then just kind of give like a quick tour of the welding rig and everything. I know with most of the other YouTube welders here, rigs are kind of a big deal for the videos and all that. Granted, some of theirs are probably more impressive than mine, being I just started out, but you guys will get to be here from the very beginning of while I turned this truck and my F350 2004 4x4 with the 6.8 liter into the rig that I've always wanted. And we'll also take you through the welding machine real quick too. We'll try and keep it short and sweet. Alright, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm sure you guys all remember these bad boys from yesterday, the Tweco's 200 total feet, 100 foot per lead, with the 300 amp stinger, 400 amp clamp. I know you guys didn't see those ones yesterday, I already had them at the truck. These are the old ones right here that I'm going to go ahead and be getting rid of now. You notice they don't have the quick connect. There's a 250 amp Lenco stinger with a 300 amp ground clamp, so they will be going bye-bye here pretty soon. But oh wait, probably be helpful if I showed you guys the male ends. So as I'm sure many of you probably already know, these are the male ends of the dense connectors. I know Miller makes the 40 millimeters. These are 50 millimeter from Tweco. And a million other different suppliers out there make different sizes. It's all just dependent on what you prefer. But come over here to the Welder. A lot of you probably recognize that. This is the new 2020 Miller Bobcat 260. Went ahead and bought it brand new so I can go ahead and get that nice warranty that comes along with it. I just pulled the cover off, leave it up right there so I can recover it after we're done with the video. But these are the females. These are what they go into right here. Just like so. And just bolt in like that. That's how, even if it wasn't a quick connect, those lugs, that's how you would connect your electrode and your work clamp to the machine. You just wouldn't be able to pull it out. But yeah, the male connector obviously would come in, just lock up like that, and then just click into place, and you kind of gotta feel until you get that click point with it. But once you feel that click, you go ahead and turn it and lock it in, and they just kind of sit exposed like that right there. Bobcat, I've been using it ever since I started the business, a little bit before that actually, just doing some work for a few friends. But absolutely love the machine. You can see right up here you got your pretty simple setup. You can do a positive or negative electrode with these just by flipping the switch. You can see that. And you can also run non-critical TIG off these machines. So yeah, you can't get a foot pedal and all that, but if you just get a TIG torch, you can plug it right in right there and get to work. I think that's pretty cool. Then over here you got your range selection. You know, you can see it starts off at 40 amps, goes all the way up to 260, and the manual, actually there's a part in it that shows how you can pull 275 amps of welding power out of this machine. I forgot the specifications on it. If one of y'all knows it off the top of your head, please throw it in the comments down below. I'd appreciate that. And then last but not least, there's your fine tooth control right there. So, you know, once you select your range, the fine tooth helps you get where you want to be within that range. And then obviously your on-off and everything, and it's got the e-choke technology, so you don't actually have to hit a choke or anything. The machine goes ahead and does all that for you. Pretty fancy stuff, I know, right? But here's a kind of a better look at the truck and all that. And again, like I said, 2004 F350, the 6.8 liter and 4-wheel drive. Pretty low mileage, only at 145,000. I originally got it as a snowplow truck. That was my first business. But due to some unfortunate circumstances, that went down the hole, and I figured, hey, I've got welding certifications, why not get back into that? It was a great time, made great money, let's do it again. So obviously right now the truck is pretty bare. What I'm thinking about doing is I'm probably going to build a little gas cylinder holder right here like most other welders have. I'm going to probably have one big tank, like 250, 300 CF of C25 gas that's going to be used for MIG and everything. You really don't need a whole lot besides that. I got my little hand winch crane right here, you know, bottle jack and cable and all that, 1,000-pound capacity, or 500 if the boom is fully extended. It's just kind of to save my back when lifting heavy stuff on here. The bed I actually did not build. The bed came from a farmer in Sedalia. I got it for 1,100 bucks. It's also got a nice little 50-inch light bar up top. Yeah, 1,100 bucks for this thing. It's been pretty good bed so far. Obviously it holds the welder and all that. It's got pretty good frame underneath it, and that's what I went ahead and did. Took the frame, welded it to the frame of my truck, as you can see right there, and I had to use those pieces of metal to just kind of compensate out for this bend in the frame right here. That last one way at the end there, it's just kind of a really long tack weld. Then obviously you got this piece that hangs right down here. You can stick a ball in that. And I've towed about a 13,000-pound load with that, so it's about as solid as you can possibly get, I would say. No issues with that. Then I got my bench vise right here, a 6-inch Laren. I'm going to be finding a way to quick mount and dismount that thing so it's not just sitting there. And also what I'm going to be doing is the big thing that I'm going to try and kind of have you guys watch as I do it, is going to be making toolboxes that are basically going to be side bed toolboxes, but they're going to bolt right down in here, and they're basically going to recreate a pickup truck bed, because honestly I do miss having that. So I'm going to do that, but then that way I can hold all my tools as well, and I'll probably make a toolbox or two and throw it on top of the gas cylinder holder once I get that built too. And then I'm going to build a little tailgate assembly. I'll have the toolboxes probably flushed about with the crane platform once they're on here, and probably going to overhang and cover up those right there, but I'm going to weld up some loops on the bed so I can use ratchet straps still at the same time too. But that's the truck, that's the welder. I'll get a little bit more in depth with some of the tools and everything while building the boxes and going through all that. I know every YouTube welder shows off the tools they carry with them and why they carry them, so I'll make sure I do the same thing as well. But please remember, like this video, subscribe to this channel, and stay locked in, because there's going to be a lot of good stuff coming up in the near future here. We are just getting started, and I am so excited for everything we're going to be doing, and for all of y'all to be here with me while we're doing it. Thanks for watching.